Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. It's another road trip episode. So this time the whole family's here. I've got my wife Liz.
Hi.
And our little pup Oakley's in the back. And we're all going up to Bellingham for a little birthday celebration. So Liz asked, what do I want to do for my birthday? And I thought that I wanted to do something fun and get some really good food. So what better way to celebrate than go mountain biking at Galbraith and then go out to dinner at Aslan Brewing. And that's what we're going to do. And Liz is going to go to a coffee shop and get a little work done and do some projects on her computer that she's been wanting to do. And then we're going to go to Aslan Brewing for dinner. So we went there on our trip up to Whistler, actually, and I've been wanting to go back ever since then. So that's what we're going to do. Who knows what else we might fit in, but we are on our way. We should be there in the next hour or so, and I'm going to head straight to the mountain and get right on the trails to make the most of the daylight. And somehow we got a great weekend for this trip. It had been raining all week, and it even rained last night and this morning, and then it just cleared up. And Bellingham actually has been having a little bit nicer weather than where we are in Issaquah, but it's super nice. It's a little cooler. It's a perfect fall day. Tomorrow is actually supposed to be super nice too. And we just got back from New York City, where it was 80s and hot and humid every day. So this fall weather feels absolutely amazing, and we got back just in perfect time to catch some more sunshine. So I'm gonna love it. Quick little update too, my old bike, the Transition Patrol that I used to have, is now sold. So met up with a guy just before I went to New York, and he ended up buying it from me. So I'm really excited that went through. Really excited that he was able to get a bike. Side note, he actually was coming out to investigate because he thought it might have been his bike, because his bike was stolen from his garage in Seattle, which is just not cool. So let's try to help each other out. And if you have a friend who had their bike stolen, keep your eyes peeled for them. Try to report them. Try to share the link and meet up with them, or go with your friend to meet up. Also, take pictures of your bike. Take pictures of the serial number, anything else that might identify it. He actually did, and that was an easy way for him to be able to know if it was his bike or not. So that was really smart, and I felt really bad for him, but I was glad it worked out for both of us. So end of that side story. Let's get up to Bellingham. Made it to Bellingham, stretching our legs a little bit, getting ready to ride. And right before we left, my wife's birthday gift arrived from Amazon, and got a new helmet to try out. So I'm really excited to get this as a birthday gift. This was on my wish list, but it was a little expensive. But it's a Troy Lee Stage full face helmet, and I'm actually really excited to try to wear a full face helmet as my everyday normal helmet for the type I'm riding. I think it'll work. The Stage is really well ventilated. It has MIPS. Hopefully it works out. And this is a really good test because there's a lot of climbing at Galbraith and some hard descending, so it might be kind of perfect. But it's fresh out of the box. I'm really excited to try it out. And now it's time to hop on the trail. The climb up wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. It was actually just like this for about 45 minutes. Well, made it to the top of the trail, to the top of Unemployment Line. The summit is actually a bit further, but this is where I wanted to start. So climb wasn't actually all that bad. There's some pretty steep spots, but then it also flattened out a bit. So it's pretty manageable, and it was a bit breezy, like you might be able to hear. And that made it not so hot for me, which was really nice. It was pretty cool when there was a breeze, and then when the breeze stopped and the sun was shining, it was pretty warm, so really not bad for climbing up a mountain. Perfect fall weather. But this is the start of Unemployment Line. I've never seen it in person before. I've never ridden it, obviously, and it looks really cool just from the start. So I'm going to take a little bit of a look. I also got to set up my GoPro and take a little bit of a breather before I head down. My goal is to do Unemployment Line and then climb back up to the top and do it again, so I can at least get 2 takes on it before I wrap up for today. So let's take a little bit of a look at the trail. So it starts out with this pretty cool rainbow bridge, which looks big, but it's actually not too bad. And then it goes right into a big berm, and looks like there might be a bit of a jump, or at least just a huck off the end of the berm. So this is a pretty cool way to start a trail. And usually they say that the first feature, the first element of a trail at the entrance is kind of indicative of what the trail is like. I've seen a lot of video of it. It doesn't look like there's anything too crazy out there. It looks like there's some cool options off of sides or things that you can go around that might be a little crazy, but I'm excited to find out. But let's take a closer look. So here's what's on the other side of the rainbow bridge. I'm about 6'1". It's pretty big. It's pretty big, but definitely rollable. And then comes right into this berm here. It looks pretty sweet. The dirt is in absolutely amazing shape, and I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going to ride it, but that looks pretty awesome over there. A little triple. I don't know, the dirt looks absolutely perfect. This is super exciting. These kind of conditions are just a dream, and it's hero dirt season. It's September. This is the best time to be riding, and it's absolutely perfect for me. I can't wait. After climbing back up to my bike and getting ready to go, I realized I forgot my chest strap. So the only shots I have of the trail are like this. It was really disappointing to not have my chest strap to get all the riding footage that I wanted, but at least I had something to get a couple clips. And unfortunately, these are the only clips that I have. You'll just have to come up here and see for yourself. It's a really awesome trail. I just got back to the parking lot. That was super fun, even though I'd never been on the trails and I was really hesitant, but I took Atomic Dog down after Unemployment Line. I did Unemployment Line twice, and I was just feeling really tired probably just from how much I was walking and running while I was in New York City last week. And so I could only get those runs in, but that was plenty, and still had a blast. So now we're gonna head out to dinner, which I'm also really excited about. But before that, I kind of want to know what Liz was up to while I was riding. So what were you doing?
For the record, it is freezing out here. But I went to Makeworth Market in downtown Bellingham. I guess it's downtown. It was super cute. Lots of like light, natural light coming in, and just tons of space. So I sat down and got some work done. Got some macros out to a client and worked on some other documents for my business.
So she does nutrition coaching and fitness coaching, so macros, meal plans, weight management, that kind of stuff. So that's what that means. But we're gonna head to dinner, and then we're gonna start our little road trip back home. So pretty quick trip, but it was a great day, and it's fully fall here in Bellingham. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's go eat. I hope that you enjoyed that video, but if I'm being honest, that's not my favorite video. and I really delayed posting it because things just didn't work out. I noted a couple things in the video. I forgot my chest mount for my GoPro, so I brought my GoPro and the Karma Grip stabilizer up in my backpack and got on the trail and was literally putting my knee pads on, getting everything ready, going to put on my GoPro and realized I forgot the chest strap. So I really didn't know what else to do. Normally, I leave a couple extra GoPro mounts in my bag, and in the very least, because I was wearing a full face helmet, which I don't normally do, but because I would have been able to use one of those basic GoPro mounts that come with the cameras, and you usually, if you buy enough GoPro stuff, you usually have a bunch of those things lying around. But for some reason, I had taken it out of my bag, and I didn't have any of those. So I've learned a number of lessons from this ride and doing this video, and that's kind of why I'm posting it. They don't always turn out, but what I've learned in my life and in my career is that you sometimes just need to put something out. Sometimes putting something out is better than not doing anything. And I'm doing this for myself anyway. I think this is fun and I want to challenge myself and learn and grow from it. I'm not trying to amass a huge audience or try to do anything super specific with my videos. It's just for fun. I love riding, surfing, being outdoors. I love making videos. So I'm just putting all those things together and hopefully learning more about making videos. And because that's my goal, it's good for me to force myself to keep putting out content, even if it's not as good as I want it to be or envisioned it to be. Another lesson learned is to keep capturing footage. At dinner, it was super packed and we were starving and really excited to eat. So I was not getting photos or video or anything of what we were doing. We were just kind of enjoying each other's company, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally great and we had a great time, but it meant that the video just kind of ended and I'd been talking about going to Aslan and didn't really show anything. So thankfully I had taken one clip, so if you've never been there and you don't even know what it looks like, you at least got to see what the inside looks like. Trust me, the food was great, everything was great and we really enjoyed it, but another lesson learned to just keep capturing footage. It doesn't hurt to just grab a few clips here and there. You never know when you might use it. So a lot of lessons learned. I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. And this just goes to make all my next few videos better. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.